Welcome, foolish mortals, to this very haunted podcast called Photoniks. I'm Mr. Daps.
And I am Clocky.
I want to hear what you were going to say.
I was going to say, we are your hosts, your ghost hosts for this episode.
That's better. That is right. It is Halloween time. Actually, it's been Halloween time if you've been to Disney parks for already like 2 months. But we thought we would be somewhat traditional and stick with October for Halloween. So I am wearing my Foolish Mortals shirt by Foolish Mortals Supply Company. I think I got it right. And Clocky has his Haunted Mansion shirt on.
Right.
Which, this is the only Haunted Mansion shirt I have. I don't know about you.
So I have this one. I have one that I got at a thrift store, and I shouldn't have gotten it, but I got it anyway.
Oh,
it's purple with green writing on it with the Haunted Mansion facade.
Kind of like the movie?
Not even. It's weird.
Okay. Okay.
If we do this for another year, another Haunted Mansion episode.
If we make it that far.
And then I have a mashup shirt that is the Hitchhiking Ghosts, but dressed for Tiki from Tiki Co. in Bakersfield.
Oh, I love that. That's cool.
I do enjoy that one a lot.
So as you may have guessed, we are going to be focusing on the Haunted Mansion today. But before we do that, we'd love if you would do a couple things to help us materialize that much more on the internet. And you can do that by subscribing to this podcast, also to our Instagram. You can also leave us some hopefully really great ratings on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to this podcast or watch it. And then also join the conversation. If you see something that we miss, or you recognize a time that we don't know, or just have anything you'd like to add to our conversation, please do so in the comments. Did I miss anything, Clocky?
I don't think so.
All right. Yeah. Should we head to New Orleans Square?
Let's head to New Orleans Square. All right. Here we have a photo. And this one I happen to know because we talked about this photo series in our last episode. But this is a photo from 1982 of the Haunted Mansion facade. So we've got the 4 pillars. We have the exit only sign over on the right. So as we come into the Haunted Mansion from what would have been actually in 1982, which would have been Bear Country, we have we have a guest sitting with a stroller. We have guests waiting in line. And as we mentioned on the last episode, more ball caps and more Hawaiian shirts than you know.
We also have, I don't know what's happening, but if you look at the 2 guests that are leaving the mansion right now, they're looking to their right. The couple next to them are looking over our right, their left. The couple next to them are looking over at something with looks like maybe the lady's smiling. And the people behind them are also looking over, and the people in the foreground. Everybody's looking at something right there. And we, of course, can't see it.
I would bet there is a character that way.
I think it's a very good guess. Because that tends to grab people's attention like that.
Right. Someone coming out. And I would say this. I bet characters in the 80s would have walked in that area in general, because there wouldn't have been that much going on, because this is pre Tiana's Bayou Adventure and pre Splash Mountain in 1982. Yeah. So that would have been an area that actually makes a lot of sense. I'm trying to There's see
no garbage cans in this photo, it looks like, which is kind of a shocker. I see one stroller.
One stroller, but also next to the stroller, I see a woman who is likely smoking a cigarette, which is always...
Oh, yeah. That's a different era, too.
Yeah.
I do like the sweater draped over the lady, like with like over the shoulders. That's very classic. We do have the Hawaiian shirt, as you mentioned.
Hawaiian shirt. We have a lumberjack plaid with suspenders and
with
a baseball cap.
The glasses there in the front.
Yeah.
Very,
very 1982. But we have the 1982 mansion here.
The other thing we should note about the mansion currently at this point is what is not in front of the mansion right now. That in recent years has been right in our way if we're looking at the mansion from this direction.
So the hearse is missing. The other thing is missing, and this is something at some point we'll go through facades of the mansion, but no wreath.
Yeah.
And no bunting, no black bunting. So it's kind of I would say it's a clean mansion.
Which I love. Like, to me, this looks more like a true mansion. Like, it looks like a mansion you would walk up to. And I think that's really fun to see. We also, just because of the day and age that we live in now, there is no carriage house at the exit, which would be on the right side of where we're looking right now.
But we do have the giant trees.
Trees or whatever they're called.
Yeah. I'm forgetting their name now. But they are there. Cypresses.
I hope we get more of those someday.
Yeah. They're great for blocking. I think it's a good way of ending the land.
Yeah, because right now you can look back and see the berm if you're in the right place.
Correct.
Okay, what's next?
What's next? All right. Well, we got to get
tour.
We have to get in line. And so here we have again, this is where we talk about knowing where we are and having been in that queue, the old queue, the new queue, the older queue. But this is the old queue for Haunted Mansion with some. This is I'm going to say it right now. This is the 70s. This has got to be 1970s.
Amazing. I love the guy with the hat and the camera on the left. Like, that's amazing. And obviously the guy on the right with the beard, epic.
Yeah, the beard and long hair.
With Shaggy right behind him.
Right. I mean,
where's Scooby-Doo?
I know bounding wasn't a big thing in the 70s, but this guy was ready to see Shaggy and Scooby-Doo.
He's looking for some ghosts, man. He's in the right place.
He's in the right place. But I think we have another Hawaiian shirt back here. We have some stripes.
I think you're right.
We've got the 70s collars on everyone. Oh, and here we go. And we have someone smoking in line.
Oh, you're right. And those are awesome sunglasses too.
Right.
Oh, and she's wearing a hat too. I didn't realize that was a hat, but the floppy hat is pretty awesome as well. This may not be the most, it may not have the most of Disneyland, but it has the Disneyland experience. And I love this picture so much. Like, it cracks me. I think you were probably just scanning past them as we were picking photos, because I got to help this time, by the way, guys. As we were picking pictures for this episode, for this Halloween edition, and I was like, we cannot skip this photo. It is so good.
All right. Yeah, this is great. Plus, and the queue, it's amazing to see.
Baseball hat in the back, it looks like. Yeah,
at least one baseball cap. Fun.
This might be the first episode we have not seen a garbage can for yet.
Oh yeah, we're 2 photos in, 0 garbage cans.
And I don't know if we're going to. We'll see.
Oh, now we're inside the mansion. I don't think we're going to get a garbage can in here. But here
this
we have...
is pretty epic also.
No flash pictures, please. But
this is why.
It already exists. Someone's already taken it, so we're going to talk about it. But here we have the bride in the attic of the Haunted Mansion. And
you can see her heart glowing.
You can see her heart glowing. Is this bride version 1.0?
I am not sure, because the face is throwing me a little bit. Also, she looks very much like something out of Doctor Who with the flash, which is a little bit terrifying. And her right hand that's holding the candle very much looks like it could be a robot. that's about to take over the mansion.
I'm missing my Haunted Mansion book. That might give us a tell. So hold on.
Okay, you find your Haunted Mansion book. I love that she's carrying pictures still. Or pictures, flowers still, as he's looking for a book of pictures. That's what we're going for. He's turning the pages.
So I've got the Jason Sorrell's Haunted Mansion book. And I don't see The Bride Through the Ages. Let's see. But it is incredible to look at a flash photo.
It's a choice, that's for sure. That could be. So looking at, I just found a thing online real quick. It looks to me like it could be either 1.0 or 3.0, because according to this graphic I'm looking at, 69 is the first version, obviously. Then there's one in the 70s that has much more of a skeleton look in the face.
Okay.
But that one is holding. This is the trick, is you can't tell which one is holding the candles the way these pictures are. So that one, let's look at the face. That one, I wish we could see the face better. I don't know. If you know, this is where we need to crowdsource this, I feel like. Because this guy has a great graphic, but it just doesn't show it enough through the years.
Oh, okay. Here we. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I can see where.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I was saying you can see which one this is, but as far as a breakdown of the timeline.
So it looks like 1.0 did not have the candle or the flowers, because I see her left hand. 2.0 had, I think it's the third version. So it's the 70s and early 80s, because 2.0 has the weird like skeleton face thing going on and kind of the old hag hair. And then her bushel of or bouquet of flowers is very big and rounded. And then you look at the third version and her flowers are a little bit smaller. She has, let's look at the dress too. The dress makes it. Oh, you know what? Looking at, does it look like she has a crown on top of her head up there?
It looks like it.
Because that would be the first version of the crowned version, would be the number 3. I'm gonna guess, just looking at the pictures I'm seeing on whatever this Magic Key Facebook group is. To me, it looks like it's the mid 70s to 1989. Wait. This is so difficult. I think it's the mid 70s to 1989 version.
Yeah.
It's either that one or the one after it. And I feel like this picture doesn't look.
No, because I'm looking. So now I'm looking at the same photo you're looking at, and I agree. Mid 70s through 89, which makes sense for the. Well, the photos aren't necessarily linked, but looking at when this photo would have been taken would have been around that time. But yeah, that's how we figured things out.
And I don't know if there's a tell in that piece of furniture to the left or not. Like, I don't know if that tells us anything. But maybe somebody else does know and they can tell us. But
the like bent wood chair.
Yeah. It's just a weird altar, you know.
Yeah, right.
This always has been one of my favorite scenes, though, in the Haunted Mansion, especially the ghost playing the piano just before this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the things they've done with that and the mansion. I feel like even with the most recent change to the attic has always been a solid place to have some great eerie things before we get into the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of sad that we don't have the Candleman year round. I think he should have stayed.
I would be okay with that.
Because it doesn't do much.
But you know what's great about the Haunted Mansion is I feel like every couple of years they're like, hey, let's tinker with this some more. Maybe even every year they tinker with it. I don't know. So I would say there's always a chance.
Okay, I'm looking at another photo.
Okay.
That has late 70s versus October 75. And it's almost like it's in between the two based on the fabric that they use for covering the bride.
Do you suppose they change the fabric through the years just when it sits there for a while, so they had to update it?
Yes. And I would say, hang on, let me go to the actual page.
Like, to something that looks to me like it could help us narrow it down is the drapes, like that kind of come around the front of her, like just below her waist.
Right. Turn blue, 1995. I mean, we know this isn't 95, but oh, here's an 89 photo.
Which is 3.0. Is that what you think? Or we think?
Could be. That, man, they did it. Now you realize how much they actually change the bride on a regular basis, looking at all these different iterations of it.
Well, and it doesn't help. The Flash actually works against us in this favor, or in this moment, just because it does obscure what we're used to seeing.
Right. And it's hard to tell if her eyes are lit or if they are.
Right. What's the level of creepiness in this bride?
Right. I mean, I don't want this in my house.
No.
This way, but it doesn't bother me on the attraction.
Yeah, I think it's great. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the little Leota. Now we're gonna have the same questions. What year is this based on?
I think it helps that she's carrying all of the stuff, doesn't it?
Right.
Did this come from the same?
I don't. It could have, because if you're going to take flash photos, you're going to take all of them.
And it took that long for it to recharge.
Right.
It is interesting. Like, this is a fantastic example of why you don't use flash photography on dark rides. Because what it does do is you lose they do some really cool lighting effects to make things that they're creating really good effects, that are dark, that suddenly glow, that maybe they reflect in a certain way from a black light, but when you do a flash, it's a completely different approach. And fascinating.
Yeah, I realize who we need for this, and that is doombuggies.com.
Oh, yeah. Somebody ask them for us, please.
I bet Jeff would know.
That would not surprise me at all.
Well, so when this episode goes up, we'll just tag them. Tag them.
Like, hey,
what year is this?
To look at it for 2 seconds and be like, oh, well, that's this year, because see how she's holding that and her face is turned to the right.
The other odd thing that I would point out on this part of the attraction, and something we noticed in a photo that we're not using on this episode, is all the debris here. Mm-hmm. Is that debris, or is that people throwing M&Ms
Gum.
or peanuts or whatever towards the object.
I think the other interesting thing is I'm looking at this too, because there's not a ton in this picture, but look at how they used the moss, I'm going to call it, to frame her.
Right.
Like that's a little detail that somebody clearly thought about of like, hey, let's make an aura around her with moss or whatever that's supposed to be.
Well, and the excess light of the projection is going to catch some of that.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than it catching the wall, let it catch a petal or a leaf.
Yep. Like it almost flips the picture in that regard. That's really cool.
That one's fun. And now we're back to it's incredible. We should look at this one with the first one, how incredibly light the Haunted Mansion looks.
Uh-huh.
It's just brighter overall. And that's not just the exposure of the time of day this photo was taken versus black and white, but
was the bird bath in the first picture?
Ooh, good point. Let's go back.
Or can we not tell?
I mean, these are almost, again, when we talk about like 100
they're
photos
within feet of each other.
They're within they're within foot of each other. I don't even think it's feet. But actually, okay. So look at the fencing.
So there's a bush there or something there. Oh yeah.
So the fencing and where everyone's sitting. We go back to the 1982. I guess the fence is about the same.
The fencing is there. I think there's more shrubberies, I'm going to call them.
Right.
Which makes me think that maybe the bird bath isn't there because it looks like there's a bush in that spot. Because you see the bush on the right in the other picture also.
So we see these two pillars here. Interesting.
We could use those as reference points too.
Right, yeah. So it's...
Only they'd shot it landscape. So there's two pillars. Yeah, there's a
bush where that... Yeah.
That's interesting. And then you just look at the colors people are wearing and the hats and the jeans.
The jean shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Shoes. This guy's still wearing, a white or a pale blue shirt with khakis and...
Yep. You can actually see people going into the attraction in this one.
Right. And 0 garbage cans.
I was just about to say that. I'm like, and I think we've just had our...
Because I think that's a
first
turnstile.
since we've been... Yeah. Or we had those. Huh. So this is our first trash canless episode since we've been tracking them. It is interesting too how much more open the second level feels. And I'm sure that's just a difference in paint color or something. Because it's kind of a cream color right now. And I feel like maybe back then it was more of a white color, which just made it feel bigger.
Yeah, I mean, that's something also easier to lower maintenance if it's a cream color.
Oh, absolutely.
Versus keeping this as stark white as it is.
Well, my grandparents have a house that has pillars like that and is white. And I can remember as a kid, my uncle would have to power spray it once a year because it would just not look so great from just weather and everything. It looks like it could be fall too, doesn't it?
Yeah, with these trees losing leaves for sure.
Yep. Oh, and you don't see that tall tree on the right. Maybe it'd be a little further back.
Yeah, that's hard. But I'll go back and tell these people to take a landscape. Take one step back.
Yeah, hop in the TARDIS and we'll make that happen.
Yep. There we have 5 Haunted Mansion photos.
So which one was your favorite?
Ooh,
And
man.
it beat you to the punch this time. This one's hard to beat, but
Because it's got the most that we've got to figure out, the bride photo. I now knowing how much she has changed within without changing the bride, how much has changed about her. Now I want to know this. That'll give me the exact year on this.
yeah, I think so too. I agree with you.
I think
The one I'd want to print is the first one, but this is my favorite. I mean, my other favorite is the queue line with the people, because that's just hilarious. Like, you also wonder, like, what was the intention behind this picture? Because it's not like you're taking a picture of your group, because there's a person in between you,
and no one's posed.
Yeah, this is such a very random. Like, is this a kid just had a camera and was like, click? Or I don't know.
Or was this the first picture in the roll that someone was like, well, take a photo, and it doesn't matter if it's a good photo because we're just making sure that the next photo we take will be good.
Yes. When you had to do things like that.
Oh, so we got to get this camera.
That's an amazing camera. And I bet it had that really awesome, like, square flash thing that would turn.
Always.
So good.
So your favorite is the same with this?
Oh, I think so. This one's the one that definitely we both were drawn to, I think, the moment we saw it, just because I think it's the most fun to try to figure out to date. And there is an intrigue that comes with the bride because she's changed so much through the years that I just think from a historical standpoint, it's fun too.
And as much as we say no flash photography, I will take what is the result of it.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
The hypocrite photo Nick and me.
There's no hypocrite. This was happening. For all we know, there's a chance that this picture was taken before we were even born. How would we tell them no?
Right. And it's not ruining my experience on the Haunted Mansion, so.
Yeah, I would have been annoyed back then. That one and the dinosaurs.
Right. The hard part with the dinosaurs, I've got those photos. I've got photos of the dinosaurs, and
you have the glass between.
So any photo is just ruined because you're just getting a flash.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you have enjoyed this episode of Photoniks, this Halloween Haunted Mansion episode, please take a moment to give us a rating. Also, leave a comment and join the conversation, especially if you know when the bride or Madame Leota pictures were taken. But any of them, really. Like, we'd love feedback on all of those. And if you have ideas for future episodes, please let us know. If you have photos, we'd love them, and we'll consider getting them even in an episode. That could be fun too. And we hope you're having a very happy Halloween season. And we will have one more haunted episode this month for you as well. But we're not going to tell you what it is, are we?
Nope, not yet. But wait till the next one.
Yes, exactly. So have a very happy Halloween, and we will look forward to geeking out about haunted Halloween photos or something like that in the very near future.
Hurry back. Hurry back.
Be sure to bring your death certificate.
Or your negatives. We'll go ahead and process those.
Oh, yeah.
And get them out there.
Yeah, that would work too. All right. See you later.